schedule for one daughter, volleyball calendar for the next daughter, home calendar, and then of course my work calendar. So, so Google makes it, thing that's really great about calendars is you can make them public or private. I have a lot of CEOs that I work with that have to coordinate meetings with people outside of the organization, and they just publish a view of their calendar, free busy only, and they just say, hey, executive of other company, just look at my availability and let me know what works for you. So there's the ability to do that. Just publish your calendar with a URL and make it look free busy. So that's, I have lots of people that do that.
Now, will they see exactly what you're doing? Or
No,
just
free busy,
okay.
open, available,
No,
not available.
The assignment or what you are to do that day, do they actually see that, like with your daughters? Do they see that you have volleyball, or they just block the time out?
Well, you can do it either way.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Okay.
Yeah, so at the Google, the way that we do it is I share my calendar externally with my husband, but people externally are only allowed to see free busy. They can't say that I'm in a meeting with nonprofit or that I'm going, you know, to a retailer later today. They can only see that I'm busy or I'm not busy.
So you create multiple calendars?
Yeah, there's no limit to the number of calendars. Like, these are different calendars that I own. Like, here's an events calendar. I manage the marketing events on our team, so I keep an events calendar of all the various activities so that everybody can subscribe to that calendar. And then if I want to create something on that calendar, you can see what I just dragged to create a meeting. It says, what calendar do you want to create it on? I want to create it on the events calendar. So it would be almost like delegation. If you have an executive assistant that's helping with somebody, you would just delegate your calendar to them. They can create meetings on your behalf, you know, all those types of things.
If you combine all the calendars into one,
Well, usually what people, well, and there's a couple different ways to do that, but you can like overlay the calendars. Let's say when I schedule a meeting with my colleagues, like I work with Chris a lot, I work with Julia a lot, I'll pick their calendars and I can see where they are. So I kind of just look here and say, okay, where's our white space? We're all available tomorrow at 4 o'clock. So you can just come here and you can, you know, you can take this time slot. So if I have more than 3 people, then I'll come in here, because your other alternative for doing that is to say, oh, let me add Julia,